Okay, there we go. Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juice, and tonight we are going to be trying this game called Orbital Blues. I think we're playing it as close to raw as possible. I don't know. I don't know the rules. Peter does. It's all his job to tell us how to play this game and all that good stuff. So if he screws up the rules, you can tell him in the comments below. I'm sure he's going to read every comment.
I will read every comment
that you guys leave, and he's gonna weigh on it and just become very depressed about all the negativity. Yeah. And when we come to play again next time, you'll see that he'll have bruises all over his face from self-mutilation and all that good stuff. And maybe because he ran into Amber Heard. But anyways, with that, let's get into some Orbital Blues. Take it away, Peter.
All right, Orbital Blues. It is episode 1. Jumper on the Line. If you don't know what that is, it's a classic blues song. You need to go to YouTube after we play and watch it. This is a D6 system. That's the only die you need when you play. When you're making a character, which could take an hour or take 10 minutes. Depends on how much time you want to put into this. Our 4 adventurers here are... maybe let's check my notes to see what they are. They are on the moon in the hum system of Agiz. You guys have just finished a major job. You've all been working together for, I don't know how long, maybe a couple cycles, maybe half, 10, 20. You've been up all night, you're tired, you're worn out, you have turned in your cargo, whatever that was, to a person named Radis, who you're waiting to get paid. And you are in this large structure that's like inflated. There's like a furnace in here that's burning some kind of fuel to keep it warm. Outside is about 50 degrees Celsius, so you probably don't want to head out there. And there are other crews in here waiting to get paid for whatever jobs they have completed. So in the meantime, as you're waiting, let's see, let me make the first roll. So in the corner on a makeshift stage is a performer with a beat up old guitar and a ready amp as he plays Shake 'Em On Down. What are your 4 characters doing in the meantime as you're waiting to get paid for this job?
Is this a crowded?
No, it's kind of open. There's some open areas. There's some like folding tables and crappy old metal chairs.
I'm probably like looking at this Garden World postcard, just observing it. And does it say anything interesting on it?
Yeah. It talks about the warm waters and the pleasant ocean breezes. It sounds very inviting. It's like a vacation world.
Yeah, that sounds great. I bet I could change my identity and move there someday.
What else? What's your character wearing? So I'm assuming you're not in your vac suits. You could be. You all have vac suits.
Are these bulky vac suits? Or is it something you could probably wear underneath like a jacket or something?
Sure.
Okay. So then I'm wearing a vac suit. I'm assuming I've got like a button that can like retract the helmet and then it's like just hidden.
Mm-hmm. And
I got like a nice long duster jacket over top of it. That kind of conceals the vac suit a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously keeping my gun under the duster jacket, concealed, my pistol. And I'm just chilling, just sitting there thinking about things, thinking about what I'm going to do once I get enough money or credits and go to
around here they're called space bucks. They're called big bucks.
Big bucks.
They're called big bucks.
Well, when I
after
make
Big Montana.
the buku big bucks, I'm totally just trying to think about where I'm going to go. Because I know, because I didn't finish that job, someone's going to be out to get me. And so I got to change my identity and move quick.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably constantly, you got like a small little data pad that basically just picks up simple stuff. You know, maybe you got a Spitter account. You're checking the Spoogle every once in a while. But waiting for that little symbol of Big Montana to come on with his cowboy hat and said, "You've got big bucks." Then you check your account and see what you got. So
need to invest more. That's for sure. Should have got in on that cryptocurrency back when that was a thing, but oh well.
All right.
Valentine is at the bar, just kind of casually sipping on some shots, whiskey, and he is basically just kind of in one hand he's rubbing his wife's basically like her necklace. Yeah, that's what I decided it was.
Okay.
Just kind of contemplating things. And kind of like almost, I'm guessing that there's like some sort of like TVs in here, broadcasting stuff, maybe.
Yeah. There's a black and white TV that's picking up like the local hum system, closed circuit TV, public service channel.
Yeah, so that's what he's doing, is just kind of like staring at it while he's doing that and kind of sipping on his whiskey. But my character is wearing a big, long trench coat. He's very burly, probably a good 6'5", and somebody you probably don't want to mess with because he has a scar over his left eye.
Okay. So we have established there is a bar in here, serving drinks, which would make sense. I mean, try to pacify you guys as you wait to get paid.
Yeah, so Sonny would also be at the bar, probably approach the bar just after Nathan, what's your character's name?
Oh, sorry, Valentine.
Valentine. So probably just after Valentine, my character, he's wearing a hat and he takes it off and runs his fingers through his incredibly disheveled graying hair, and he has a pretty unruly beard growth going that's been clearly neglected from a good shave in quite a bit, and he has dark circles beneath his eyes, and his big black eyes kind of continuously scan the room, skittish of every noise and sound. He asks for a shot of whiskey and a chaser of some kind of stimulant. So like I guess a 10-hour energy. Space energy, and even though it's provided to him by the bartender and the normal shots, he transfers them both into his used shotgun shells and shoots them from there. Afterwards, looking around the room and just noticing whatever details that he can. He's a pretty wiry looking guy. He's not tall by any means, but he's certainly not short either. And wearing mostly neutral, like earth tone colors, clearly trying to keep a low profile.
Okay. Low profile. So as the performer finishes up his song and then begins to play Killing Floor, another blues classic. Last up.
There's a there's a figure who is sitting at the bar and leg jumping up and down. He peers over around his shoulder to see Sonny sit down, and he's taking as he takes the shot out of his bullet case. He's like, he's like he doesn't look like he's quite tweaking, but he's like definitely has a lot of energy. He's like has these long nails, and he's like carving into the bar. It like just like digging it in there. It's like, when are they gonna fucking get the fucking money? It's gotta get out of here. And he's got long shoulder length dirty blonde hair and an eye patch, a goatee, and he's probably about 6'3", scrawny but like kind of lean muscle, and you might be able to see like there's like a large gun at his waist, that's kind of hanging down over his trench coat, like out of his trench coat. Fucking some bullshit. Should have already been paid. We're in a trap. I fucking know it. They're after me.
Do we all pick the on the run trouble?
I mean, kinda. But no. But no.
No.
But no, I'm
Not
not
even-
technically on the run.
Oh, okay.
No.
Neither is my character.
Okay.
It's a rough crew. I think that some of the other patrons here waiting to get paid are keeping their distance.
To be, I want to
Maybe
go back.
that's what
My guy looks like
binds
Chris
us.
Pratt. He actually looks very happy in the face. Has a little bit of stubble, but doesn't look as harsh as you guys.
So and we all did a job together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Psst. Can you believe this shit, Sonny? What the fuck? Why are we waiting? Like, we gotta go. We gotta
I agree.
go. There's like
We do
there's
gotta
a fucking
go.
party. It's a party happening tonight. We gotta go.
I don't want
Yes,
to go to a
but-
party.
What could we do about it? I mean, we have to wait.
The pay is the only thing that matters.
We need the currency.
The big bucks.
Yes.
I get
Bartender,
it.
another.
Big bucks.
Coming right up.
Like, did we take a number? Can we knock on the door? Who do we talk to?
So as you guys are having this discussion, talking, you hear a noise where the door to enter this large, like almost like a dome, clicks on. That means somebody's in the airlock coming in, and then it clicks green, and the door opens, and 3 individuals come in with back suits. No distinguishing marks, except their suits are worn, not in very good condition. Not a big surprise. And one of them steps forward and takes his helmet up, and he's kind of grizzled, and he's got a lazy eye, and he peers over at the bar like cold dead stare.
I look over at him, sizing him up, and then I just slowly do that, push away from the bar thing, and I just slowly get up, flexing my muscles as I go.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Sonny takes a step back, probably trying to hide himself a bit behind Valentine, and just kind of mutters to himself, partially to Bartrell, I don't like the look of him.
Yeah, you're telling me. Look what the fucking cat dragged in. Hey, you got a fucking problem with us?
Oh, shit. You're going to get us in trouble again. My hand is, like, not under my duster, but, like, one hand is, like, cupping the front, ready to, like, move it so I can grab my pistol if I need to.
Okay. All right, so we're going to
And I'm like Han Solo. I will shoot first. In case you guys were confused and have never saw me play a game before.
Yeah, that's true.
Do we have a problem here, friends?
I ain't got no problem. You got a problem with us? Do you want something? Got some alcohol? Want something a little more?
So everybody, I want you to make a savvy roll. So that's 2d6, and you're going to add your savvy. The magic number for Orbital Blues is 8.
Eh,
10!
5.
Also 10.
7.
Good thing my savvy sucks.
So for Reed and Bartrell, this guy looks pissed, but beyond that, he looks like somebody who, let's just say, his woman was not faithful. And he raises his arm, and you hear this winding noise, like something on his wrist is winding. It goes, and then it begins to fire, and we will roll initiative.
So he's about to smack the woman he's with? Is that?
No.
No, he's a cuck.
I mean, hey, that's fine. Whatever floats people's boats. I'm not gonna, yuck somebody's yum, but.
So what's initiative? What's an initiative roll look like in Orbital Blues?
Yeah,
a D20 plus your Dex mod.
How many sixes?
666.
Mark
Mark of the beast.
Hold on. Okay, initiative is you add your savvy. So D6 plus your savvy.
Nice. Good thing I maxed savvy.
7.
7.
3.
Sorry, what was that roll again?
D6 plus savvy.
Okay.
Be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
6.
All right, Sunny. So who got the 3?
Bartrell.
Okay. All right. So he is going to. You guys. I will give him a roll. All right. So. Valentine and Reed, you guys got 7s. You guys are up first.
You mean Sunny?
Oh, I had a 6.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Reed
Reed and Sunny, my bad.
I will defer to Sunny.
Okay. Sunny immediately ducks, leaps behind the bar.
Oh, shit.
Okay. All right.
I mean, there's no other reasonable response to having a weapon start firing.
Was it a gun? It sounded like a mechanism of some sort, right?
Yeah.
Was it a gun?
Oh.
Was it clearly a gun?
It looks like some kind of wrist-held repeating pistol.
And he's walking towards us.
He's not walking towards you. He puts up his arm, and something on his wrist is spinning around, making a clicking noise. You would assume it is some sort of weapon.
Yeah. Either way, Sunny is too hyper vigilant to not dive behind the bar.
I will continue to sit in my chair. I'm assuming that's everything you do. Is that correct, Sonny?
Yeah, and while I'm behind there, I might look to see if there are any weapons or anything, since Sunny doesn't actually have any.
Okay.
There's some bottles, empty bottles behind there.
Are they all empty, or can some of them be transitioned into Molotov cocktails?
Wow, that's some potent shit.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so then, yeah, Sunny would dive behind there, and then if there's more action available, he would start putting together supplies to create a Molotov.
Okay. I will continue to sit there, but as I sit there, I do kick my feet up, and in the process, knocking the table in front of me down as I take my drink off of it and take a sip. But with the table knocked down, I would assume it provides some sort of cover for me.
Yeah.
And I'll just continue to sit there with my drink unless he starts to shoot. And if he starts to shoot, I will then duck behind the table.
I'm sorry, Reed. With the way that you described that, I don't know why, but I'm picturing Sex Machine from Dusk Till Dawn with his gun.
Oh, you know what? I haven't seen that movie since like middle school or high school, and I'm all for that. So yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
All right, Valentine.
All right, how far are these guys from me now?
Oh, okay. So Orbital Blues, let's see, they are 10 meters away. So
Am
30,
I able
30 feet?
Yeah, so am I able to get to one of them this round?
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy who looks the most intimidating, or the one with that fucking gun on his hand, I'm gonna run up and just grab him by the throat and throw him against the wall and be like, "You better think your next moves carefully, son."
Okay.
I do have Beast, by the way.
Oh, okay. What is that?
You are very intimidating. It has its benefits, including but not limited to rolling with the upper hand against the cowardly or against the odds with something to prove. I'm trying to be as intimidating as possible.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead and give me an attack roll, and it will be against the odds because he's got something to prove.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to roll 4d6.
Ooh, 4d6. Okay.
You will drop the highest number because it's against the odds. And you want to get, you add your muscle.
Okay.
So take 2 of those. So you should have 3 die. You've eliminated the highest one. So take 2 die to get to 8, and your 3rd die is damage.
Okay, so the highest one is not for that roll, but
correct. That's eliminated because you're against the odds.
Okay, so that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
And you said the other die is for damage?
Yep. So it's 2. You would bring 2 together to get to 8, and the 3rd die is your damage.
Okay, so 3 damage.
Okay. So yeah, you grab him, run right up there, surprise him, and begin to push him back.
Your move, asshole. As I say that.
So he doesn't really have let's see. That would have been Valentine and Bartrell was the ones that kind of noticed. His disgust. So he's going to stay focused on you guys as he goes to shoot, which would now be a straight up roll because he does not have the upper hand and he's being grabbed. So it's going to be a straight up D. And let me see who he's going to attack. 4.
Oh, please let it be me.
So he tries to. This gun just goes off, and it shoots, and it splinters that wood that you pushed up this table. It's like wood and plastic. It splinters that. You do have a vac suit on, correct?
Are you talking about me?
Valentine, yep.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not
I do.
Valentine.
I do. Yeah, it's underneath.
Oh no,
my,
I'm sorry. I'm getting my players confused.
Oh.
Reed.
Yes.
Reed is the one that pushed. Okay. Player, sorry about that. So he seems to be shooting for somebody else. And the rounds just kind of ping off your vac suit.
Off of my suit.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Does not. There's no you don't take any damage.
Yeah, but my vac suit's fucked up now.
Right now it's fine.
Okay.
So each of your vac suits take 5 damage. Negate 5 damage, but anything over that, you take
through.
damage and it reduces the vac suit's number.
Gotcha.
Okay. So his 2 associates, let's see. One will go after you, Valentine. I get your name right this time.
Okay.
With his boot knife. Boy, the crappy rolls will begin.
as they should be.
Yes, he goes to stab you with this knife and misses. And another guy pulls out a pistol. And we'll shoot at Bartrell, who has not had a chance to act yet. That is going to be hit. Do you have Bartrell? Do you have your vac suit on?
Bartrell does.
Okay. So he shoots. It looks like this needle, and it pierces the vac suit. You take 1 damage after the vac suit damage. So your vac suit is now at 4, and you take 1 damage.
Okay.
All right, Bartrell, you're up.
You're gonna fucking get it. And he pulls back. He's got a hand cannon. And he pulls it at the guy who just shot him, and blasts it at him. So
Okay.
it's 2d6.
To attack is 3d6.
Okay.
Plus
And
muscle or savvy, so that would probably be pulling a trigger would be savvy. And you want to get to 8, and whatever die is left over is your damage.
Okay. So with savvy, I've got a total. So with a savvy, that'd be 9. So that I got.
Well, I
5
guess
damage.
sorry, 3d6 to attack. My bad. So just
Okay. So with 3d6. So that's all the hit, and then I roll separate to damage.
No, it's all the same. So you roll a 3d6. Your goal is to get to 8. So use whatever dice you need to get to 8, and whatever die is left becomes the damage die.
Yeah, so for one I hit.
Okay.
And then it does 5 damage.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, he's got a trench suit over his back suit, or a trench coat over his back suit. He's gonna then do a similar stunt that Sonny did and leap over the bar to take cover.
Okay. All right. We are top of the round. It is
Sonny.
Yep, Sonny and Reed.
He's shooting wild, right? So I'm gonna shoot too, if I can. I'm gonna do a rapid fire. Did I just make you have to look up rules? I don't have to rapid fire if it's.
No, I don't think. I think the rapid fire only takes out like goons or something like that.
Is that a beef stick? What are you eating over
No,
there? Is that a popsicle?
it's a freezy.
Oh, okay, yeah. For a minute, I thought it was a beef stick. I got really excited.
It's a beef stick. That is a popsicle.
It's a blue beef stick.
A meat popsicle.
A meat popsicle.
A gas station meat popsicle.
Mm-hmm.
Snap it to a
The
Slim
meat
Jim.
sickles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a Slim Grim in this world. Slim and Grim. Because we have no idea where that meat comes from.
That's so true.
I ate one once where the actual... So, peeled it and started eating the Slim Jim, and it had the actual, like, plastic inside the casing once.
Oh,
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Nice.
delicious.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a beef stick since. I was eating them a lot up to a few months ago. And then
Aren't
that
those
happened.
the pickled ones?
No,
the
it was
beef
the
sticks,
monster
or-
one. It was a Slim Jim monster one. It was like the thick one.
Oh,
it was so
okay.
good.
So I like there's a specific type of like that's like a pickled like beef jerky.
Yeah,
or
that
some
sounds
shit
like
that.
nothing I would want. Ever.
Me either.
Anything
we
pickled
need-
does not interest me.
Oh,
All right,
I love pickles. I eat them by the jar.
I like pickles. I don't want pickled meat.
Yeah.
How do I do the rapid fire? Just roll how many?
It only affects a mob, and this is not considered a mob.
Oh, okay. I want to shoot the guy. What do I
Yeah.
gotta roll?
So that would be 3d6,
All right.
and add your savvy.
And add my savvy. Oh, that's great.
So you're taking 2 of the 6s to get to 8, plus 1, and then the remaining die becomes your damage.
Oh, okay. So I rolled 11 as my to hit. 6 plus 3 plus savvy is 2. And my
Yep.
last remaining die is 3.
Okay. And who are you shooting?
The guy who shot my table. And my
Okay.
Because fuck him. That's why.
Because why not?
My enemy.
Plus, he's already pinned against the wall.
Yeah, well, I'm shooting him anyway.
Give
Hey.
me a d6 roll.
I rolled a 1.
Excellent, because that is not his face is not covered by his vac suit, and you shoot him in the face.
All right. I will take it.
So he takes a few rounds to the face as Valentine has him in a chokehold. Reed, no, that was Reed. Sonny, I'll get these names right one of these days. Eventually by the end.
So is there anything I need to do to put together Molotov?
So has your character made one before?
My character's a doctor. He understands how alcohol and fire work.
Good. Okay. So just give me a straight. Give me a savvy check, 2d6. Add your savvy to see how effective this is. You want obviously magic number is 8.
Does he understand how alcohol and fire work together? Or
I mean, to be a doctor, though, you do have to take chemistry.
Yeah, that's fair.
11.
Okay. Yeah. This is okay. Yeah, this is going to be potent. So also, if you want to re-roll a die, you use heart. So whatever your heart score is, you have that many times. But that's also your hit points.
How do we figure out our heart score?
Heart is 8 plus your muscle. So that is kind of like your hit points. So yes, this will be very effective. So whatever your D6 is, just times that by 2.
Okay. So so Sonny is still down behind the bar. He hasn't really checked on what's going on. So is there a lull in the firing that he feels might be safe to kind of poke his head up, or is there perhaps a mirror that I could use to kind of look?
There's a mirror.
Okay, so I would use the mirror to look and see what's going on. And so as Sonny looks up, he would see that one dude's been shot in the face, or possibly getting shot in the face, since Sonny and Reed are going at the same time.
Like the bitch he is.
And then how many others are there?
There's 2 other guys. One guy has got some kind of knife that you can see who's trying to attack Valentine. The other guy's got some kind of pistol.
Okay. Are either of them immediately close to either Reed or Valentine?
Well, they came in, of course, to attack in traditional chevron formation.
Of course.
But that was broken up by Valentine. So one guy's on one side, one guy's on the other, and the other, and Valentine has grabbed the other guy by the neck. He's in the middle.
Okay. So regardless who I throw it at, there's a risk of hitting Valentine.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, if you roll poorly, you could hit Valentine, but you know.
It's all good,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been there before.
All right. Well then, Sonny
Are you using the mirror to throw?
No.
Okay.
I'm using the mirror to time when I take
Gotcha.
my jump spike.
Okay. All right. 3d6 roll.
And he shouts, "Portals!"
3d6.
$5 to anybody who gets that reference. No, nobody
sorry.
watches A Good Place.
No, sorry.
Nope.
I do. Yeah, I've seen it all. Blake Bortles. Yeah.
Yeah, with Jason, his
Yeah.
So it's a 3d6 until I get to 8,
Yeah.
right? And
Yep.
then
And
Am
then
I
using
using
your
muscle?
savvy, so whatever that number is.
okay, savvy. So
And your damage die is whatever the remaining die is times 2.
2, 6, 2, 3. So that's going to be an absolute. It would need to be the 6 and the 2. So then for my attack roll, I got 10.
Okay.
And then for my damage, I got 3 times 2 is a 6.
Nice. All right. And who are you going after?
The one on the far side.
Okay.
And then immediately diving back down. Perhaps to create another. And then as I do that, I'm going to look at Bartrell and like with his breath like caught. Did you see that?
Yeah, you believe these fucking guys? This is fucking bullshit. Me and me got fucking paid. We're getting fucking shut up. This is how,
He burst into flame. He burst into flame.
So the guy is holding like this pistol as the flames just start to cover him. He starts to like try to bat it out. And then he puts his helmet, he tries to flip his helmet back up so he doesn't get caught with the flames. Let's see. Valentine, you're up.
All right. Does he feel dead in my hand? Because when somebody goes limp, you can feel it.
No, he's still alive.
Oh, good. Because I'm going to reach into my pocket, pull out my knuckle dusters, and just start pummeling him in the face as I'm holding him, as hard as humanly possible.
Okay. All right, so you have the upper hand because he is. Yeah, so roll 46 and you use the 3 highest rolls.
Oh, that is awesome. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then my might, right? Or muscle.
Yep.
So yeah, so that would be 5 damage as I'm just wrecking his face.
Yes, you are. You hit, and you're just caving it in, and blood is just covering your knuckles, and you're just starting to spray.
Like that scene from Pan's Labyrinth.
You come here and you try to fuck with us. Bring it again.
He does begin to go limp. Let's see. The one guy. He is going to. I'm going to give him a grit test. Let's see if he's got the grit here. Oh yeah, he did not pass that. He's got the knife to stab you and just is watching this as he's like getting sprayed by the blood and puts his thing on and starts to run for the door. The other dude, same deal, man. He was like putting out the fire. He drops that weapon and they start bolting for the door.
I'm just like picturing like this blood like spurting out like a fountain, and he's like, puts like it in his mouth. He's like, I can't do any of this.
You each guys can take an attack as they are just like pressing the panel to try to get the hell out of here.
I'm just gonna keep punching this guy in the face, and that's my goal.
Okay.
I'm gonna cave in his face as much as I can.
I'm just gonna watch.
Was...
I'm still sitting in a chair, so I'm just chilling, sitting here, and drinking the drink that I had, picked up off the table before I kicked it over.
Bartrell, so like, he like when he jumped behind the bar, he was like back to it. And then when Sonny like popped up and did his thing and came back, he told Bartrell like he's on fire. Bartrell looks up and he sees this guy on fire, and this other brother is like bleeding and like probably dead. It's like, fucking nice work, Sonny. You fucking son of a gun. Yeah, you fucking run. Yeah, and make sure you get our money. Or else. So like that's Bartrell's just gonna be taunting them.
Okay. and perfectly as the performer who has not missed a beat finishes killing for, he starts to play a stunning blues rendition of Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Bartrell is going to get on the bar and start doing Coyote Ugly dancing.
Bartrell, are you nuts? Get down from there.
It's like, fucking shut up, Sonny. This is my jam.
As he starts dancing up there, I hold my pistol up and I'm like, yeah, get it.
And as I'm punching this guy in the face to death, apparently, I'm going to start asking him questions that make no sense at all. Did the Illuminati send you? Tell me, motherfucker. Tell me. And I just keep punching him.
Yeah. The only response you're getting is that cracking, squishing sound as you're pummeling him. So that's the only answer you're getting.
Good. Just the way I like to keep it.
All right. Yeah, eventually he just is a stump.
What kind of group have I gotten myself into?
At some point, I kind of just do this and I just drop him on the ground and go, well, another one dead, another dollar made. As I start just looking through his stuff to see what he has on him.
So he's got what's called a chain repeater. It is like a wrist gun that somebody could use. It has the intimidating feature, which means he gets the upper hand, and it's also doubles the damage die.
Wow. I'm just going to kind of toss that towards the direction of the guys who I know how to use weapons. Just like towards Reed and Bartrell. Just
Yeah, Sonny is still behind the bar. He's like hyperventilating, sweating, like what
just another group of people who thought they can take on us. This job will never end. So I'm still looting.
You promise? I love
promise.
this job.
So are you going to loot the body?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so vac suit is okay. There's some damage to it, but it could be salvaged. It's always about looting the bodies. Give me a D12 roll.
Ooh, that's different. Okay.
Oh, wait a second. I said D6s all night. I lied.
2d6 then?
Yeah, 2D6.
You said if you asked us to roll anything else, don't roll it.
That's right. Yep. So
Don't roll it.
I'm not rolling anything.
Good.
You can't make me.
Whatever. I do what I want.
So in his stuff, you find a trench shovel.
That seems oddly specific. Wonder what he was using this for. I'm gonna just kind of toss it over my shoulder.
I mean, clearly for digging holes for his shit.
Hmm.
You don't want to be tracked out in the wilderness, you know?
That makes sense.
Dig, dump, bury.
Also, you find a data chip. Kind of like a thumb drive in his stuff.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Who here is smart enough to use this? I look at Sonny and I go, here you go. Throw it his way.
Sonny's still hiding behind the bar.
Well, I know that you're behind the bar.
Throw
I'm
it in his general direction.
I'm just gonna toss it over your direction and I know where you're hiding.
And then it lands right next to me and it causes Sonny to start like and then with a shaky hand he pulls a bottle of pills from his pocket and begins funneling several of them into his mouth, with Bertrell being able to see that the label indicates that it's like nitroglycerin pills for his heart. And then after a few moments, he does some breathing exercises and he he picks up the chip and then he begins to slowly stand up. What just happened?
We just beat the shit out of some people who thought they can come here and cause trouble.
Yes, but what kind of place just allows this kind of violence and nobody responds?
The best kind of places. I point directly like at you. The best kind of places. And I just turn around and I start wiping off the blood off of everything using his clothes.
This was on one of them. This data chip.
Nah, that's all beyond me. I don't know anything about those things.
It's not the kind of chip I want. When I'm in a bar, I like the chips that are a little salty.
Well, if we intend to see what is on this chip, we'll need to have some kind of computer terminal.
There's got to be an office back there that you could just throw it in their computer, right? Make them show you.
If you wish to ask the proprietors of this establishment to access their computers, then you're welcome to. I will. That seems a bit uncouth.
Okay, I won't worry about it then. I'm just going to finish my drink.
So you guys are having this discussion as pour some sugar on me. It's obviously this blues rendition is at least 10 minutes long.
Bartrell is he hasn't engaged at all. Like he is still on the bar dancing. Like he is 100% in the zone.
Yes.
And will be for as long as the song continues.
I mean, there is a reason I am still sitting here sipping my drink, because this is a very fun show.
Well, Sonny's just going to put the data chip in his pocket.
So a man in a sport coat, not wearing a back suit, with ponytail, walks by the performer, and you see him pull out his data pad and do something, and then you hear the data pad where the performer is playing. It sounds like it comes from inside his guitar case. It's like, "You've got big bucks." And he walks by him and comes up to you guys, and you notice he's got like a strange limp. He's interesting gait as he's walking. He's kind of got patches, like sunspots on his face, and maybe 2-3 day old beard. You have seen this person in here before, so obviously he's worked for Radis and done jobs. And he comes down and sits at the bar and has a drink and looks. He's like, "Yeah, nice work, excellent. Handled yourselves well. Thanks for taking care of that for me."
It was terrifying.
He looks over the bar. You did well.
Don't listen to that one. Doesn't like a scrap every now and then.
I prefer to survive.
As Valentine sits back down and orders another drink. Bartender, another drink.
Yes, of course. You guys did, and your dancing seems pretty good too. You've got it all.
This is my fucking jam. Don't fucking ruin this for me right now. I don't know who the fuck you are, Rhett, but don't talk to me while I'm in my song. Pour some sugar on me in the fucking name of love, yeah.
So as he's singing that, the song has changed already for like the last 30 seconds. He's playing Killing Floor again.
Great. He's going to be singing that song all night. We're going to get it stuck in our heads now.
God, I fucking love
Damn
that
it.
song. It takes me back. It takes me back to the good times.
What good times? You always seem so angry unless that song's playing.
It's fucking last night. The good times. You know. Don't you remember that the song was playing on the radio during our job?
Yeah, and again, it was the only time you were happy.
Look, man. I don't need to fucking justify why I fucking love Pour Some Sugar on Me. Like, why don't you love it?
Who said I didn't? I get down every time you start dancing to it, man.
Next time, you can join me on the bar.
I don't know about that. You're going a little far, but I'll definitely egg you on.
I have to imagine at this point, the fact that they're playing Pour Some Sugar on Me is got to be the equivalent to us listening to Mozart. The time that has passed since it was created.
Oh, at least.
Fry, you can't sit in your room and listen to classical music all day. It's like Bachman Turner Overdrive. So, Bartrell, I don't know how the blues things work, but like he gets blues when he enjoys himself more than he should, does a very stupid thing in a very serious situation, and covers up his true feelings with debauchery.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I mean, so that's
I
kind
don't
of
know
for
if like you award blues or how that works.
I think it'd be more for you guys to keep track of because it's a lot harder for me to do that. I think if we play longer, I mean, if it was a longer campaign, I would probably know it after a while. But since I don't really, so just make a tick mark whenever you do that, and like at the end of the session or in the middle of the session, just let me know what the number is.
For sure. All right, I just want to double check.
Oh, and for playing your song, you definitely get one. So this guy comes over. He gets a drink. He's talking, and he's like, "I got a job for you guys. I think something." As he looks around, and then he looks over at the body that's lifeless on the floor with the blood splattered everywhere. You guys could handle.
Is it for the big bucks?
It's all for the big bucks, man.
I'm talking about the Montana bucks. You know what I'm saying? The big bucks.
It's the only kind.
All right.
Yeah, but we don't.
Is there still a fire going?
Yes, there's a small localized fire in the corner of this hut, this large dome. Some of the random. There's a phone book that is burning now.
Broken glass everywhere.
Yeah. The yellow pages, no. It's like, yeah, I got a job. Look, man, we're waiting to get paid. We don't need to go through Radis. This is like, it's just something I kind of scoped out on my last job.
So are we gonna do this job for you and you're gonna fucking not pay us too?
No. We're all in it together.
So you're gonna try to rip us off then?
No, man. No way. No. Whoa, slow down.
We're doing one thing and then you rip us off. Never again.
No, yeah, I saw what you did. Nope. No, that wouldn't be me. Mm-mm.
What
So
is
what
it?
kind of
Is
job?
that? Yes. What is it that exactly you are asking for us to do?
See, on the last job, we ended up in we were on Lusami, and we ended up in some deviant bar. And you guys would know that the deviants are like a robot, cyborg motorcycle gang. He's like, yeah, it's some deviant bar. And in the corner, they had some kind of thing they were using as like a cooler to put their beers in. But what it really was Magnus the Seer. He's a well sought after android from the Church of Atlas. And they'll pay a good price for him.
So it's a snatch and grab.
Yeah, snatch, pummel, whatever you want to do. We just go in there and grab it and, take it to Nur and give it to the Church of Atlas and payday.
How will they know that we didn't kidnap Atlas? They're just trying to collect a little something on them.
Because there's a reward out for them. They know that. I checked once I saw this thing. I checked Spitter. I found a couple posts.
Spitter sounds like a new dating app.
So what is Bart like? What is the general knowledge of the deviants besides the motorcycle gang? Like, what's their reputation?
They're pretty rough crowd. They're pretty nasty. These guys were not deviant. They're not deviant material. They're also part cyborg, so they have different cybernetic features, and a lot of times the atmospheres or the different conditions of various planets and stuff don't affect them.
And what about the Church of Atlas? What do we know about that?
They are all machines, and their motto is machine made man, man made God, God worships machine.
Yeah, that checks out. That's of this motorcycle gang?
No, that's the Church of Atlas. The deviants of the motorcycle gang.
Oh, okay. So Church of Atlas is not associated with deviants.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
What was the motto?
The motto is machine made man, man made God, God worships machine.
I'm leery of crossing the Church of Atlas. They're a bunch of loons. I mean, believing that machines are to be worshipped. It's strange.
Fanatics, but they pay the big bucks, so we're all right.
Well, you haven't exactly specified what kind of reward.
Well, it's in the thousands. Probably clear your debts, and then you won't be having to do this shitty job anymore.
I'd be for fucking sure. And fucking get out of this shitty ass bar.
Yeah. And then you could pay somebody to play your song all night and dance on your own bar.
Now you're fucking talking my language. What's your favorite song? Is it Pour Some Sugar on Me?
That's a close second. Close second for sure.
Oh, you're letting him con you. He doesn't even know that song. Look at him. He's never heard that song a day in his life.
I just heard it.
Wow.
And before then?
Before then, I mean, I listen to the oldies every once in a while.
That's an oldie. That's a classic. There's a big difference.
Reed fucking knows.
Mm-hmm. I know. I've watched him hurt people for far less. I've watched him turn people's heads into what looks like a bowl of a broken bowl of spaghetti before for saying shit about his favorite song.
Oh,
Yeah.
my apologies. He gets out his data pad. You see him do something, then you hear over where the guy's performing. You've got big bucks, and he begins to play "Pour Some Sugar on Me" again.
Oh, fucking.
So let me get this straight, and I slam my fist on the bar. You want us to go in there, guns ablazing, snatch this, and get out alive for thousands? Sign me up. Who do I have to kill?
Well, as many as you need to. I mean,
What kind of intelligence can you share? I mean, how many can we expect? Or what is it that they're doing with this? What do
they don't know what it
intend to
is.
do?
They think it's a beer cooler. Dumb shits.
Surely the deviants cannot be that dim.
Or they're just mocking the Church of Atlas. Who knows? It's something for me to worry about.
That's a fair point.
Fucking get in, get out, make some cool bucks, and
So my last
Go
crew,
party.
I mean, last crew we were in there. I got in there. I kind of know the doorman, so I can get us through the front door. But then it's up to I'm not the muscle for sure in this operation.
We're
Up to
okay
you
doing
guys.
it raw
Wait.
and dirty. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Sonny narrows his eyes and he says, "Lost crew." So
Yeah.
there have been other attempts.
No. This was a stop off. We were doing another job for Radis, and they wanted to stop off at this bar because it was, place to hang out, have a couple drinks. Kind of knew the doorman. We went in, and sure enough, I spotted it.
Who else knows that they possess this?
I don't. Maybe the other crew I was with, they might have spotted it. I don't know. They were too interested in going to some night world or something, spending all their space bucks. I don't know. Some place called Night Sweats or something they call it. I don't know.
Night
way out in-
sweats.
It's another
Fucking-
whole nother place.
That
Some
sounds-
other place.
That sounds like an FBI code name or something.
Some
I heard
other
that,
place in the system.
I've heard the fucking Night Sweats throws the greatest parties. We should head to Night Sweats.
Why do you want to go to so many parties, man? We don't get paid to go to parties. That's the problem. What are you, some kind of like 2020 influencer or some shit?
Fucking, I ain't no ancient influencer.
Yeah, well then, how you gonna make any money at a party unless you're, hot pocketing some big bucks out of people's phones and shit?
I got fucking ways.
I mean, if you can get us
No.
money, I'll get you to a party.
Oh, I'll get us. Don't worry. Once we get to the party, all the money's made.
All right. I'm holding you to it. Last time, I had to hear that fucking song all night long on repeat, and you drank away all the money you claimed you had made.
You're saying you're saying that like it's a fucking bad thing.
It's a
No,
terrible
really.
thing. We walked out of there with less big bucks than we walked in there with.
Yeah, but you got fucking memories.
Yeah,
You got
memories
memories
of
of a
you
lifetime.
buying bricks, and I didn't want any bricks.
Look at you, party pooper. Look who's going to the Night Sweats by himself then. Well, Sonny, you want to go? Valentine, you still down?
Hell yeah, brother.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Of course, his big burly ass wants to go.
Reed is right. We need currency.
Well,
We have-
if we can just get.
We have bills. We have repairs. We have individuals. We need to keep distance from. We need the protection that Big Bucks offers.
This is all of the protection you need. And I do this number. Punch first, ask questions later, I always say.
Isn't that how you got that scar?
Valentine, I'm not surprised.
That was a fucking cheap shot. You know it.
Was it?
Yeah, when you get hit over the head with a bottle, you tell me how you feel.
I mean,
You're just lucky I was there to patch you up.
Fair enough.
you did
How
start.
many? It was 10 staples?
Does it count as a cheap shot if you took the first 3 cheap shots?
I just call that advantage.
Now I'm kind of picturing that Valentine actually has still healing staples in his head. Been fighting like that.
No, I just left them in.
Yeah, I never got him pulled out.
Yeah.
And they've healed in there. He looks like Frankenstein.
Yeah. We can go with that.
So you guys are in.
Yeah. So you gotta. Do we have a ship?
Yeah, you tell me. Do you guys have a ship? Is it a loaner? Is it a rental?
It is a hoopty. I imagine it's got like loose parts that just like as you're going through space, if you hit turbulence or whatever, like they start all shaken and all rickety, and you just pray they don't fall apart.
All right.
Sonny ironically calls it old reliable.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And unfortunately, every time we try to like save up some big bucks to fix it, somebody around here blows a bunch of money at parties and throws a kick-ass rave for people.
All right. Let's see. So who pilots this ship? Yeah, what are your roles on the ship? That's what I want to know.
I'm the doctor.
There we go. That's taken care of.
On the security.
So that's the problem. We need an engineer and we need a pilot. And we don't have.
That's all we got.
Yeah, I'm the one that hopes and prays this shit doesn't fall apart.
All right, your hopes and prayers.
Maybe we don't own the ship. Maybe we have some people who own it, and we just pay them what little we can to get us where we need to go.
Or it's stolen.
Could be
I
stolen.
mean,
Still doesn't fix the problem. We need someone to fly it.
Right. It's stolen and it's a hunk of garbage. That's why no one's looking for it.
That's, you know what? That is smart. SMRT.
Maybe we just take turns flying it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to.
But
when it starts acting up, I start hitting the dash or something.
Just start hitting buttons. And what does this do? Oh,
shit.
wait, that's eject.
Okay, so there is actually a roll table for the ship. I'm going to say, so there are 5 different roles, and we've got 4 people, and you've already answered one, pitifully patched up, falling apart. That's the ship chassis. We already know that. So everybody make a D6 roll. You can make that roll since it's a D6.
Damn, I rolled a 1.
5.
I also rolled a 1.
1. So we got 2 1s, a 5,
And a 4.
and a 4. I'm going to start at the top from my point of view. So Dustin, what'd you get?
A 1.
Okay. So the former purpose of this ship is unknown. The records were wiped out. Mike, what'd you roll?
4.
You restored it from a graveyard. So some sort of ship graveyard, you found it. Juice, what'd you get?
I rolled a 1.
You have a Gatling gun as a weapon.
That is badass. Wait, it's part of the ship, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's held on by duct tape, so every time it fires, we
Yes.
have to be careful it doesn't go flying off the hull.
Oh, no, I've actually paid to make sure that part is secure.
All right. And Nathan,
Okay,
what'd you get?
so it'll just peel away some of the hull when it.
A 5.
Oh, sweet. You have a faulty holodeck.
Yes.
Is somebody writing all this down?
I'm actually writing mine down, yeah.
Okay. I wrote the Gatling gun down.
Just shows the reboot of Wayne's World.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of imagining right
Oh, I
now.
need to see that movie. I haven't seen it yet.
It doesn't exist.
The new one? It's not out yet?
There is no reboot of Wayne's World.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of the fucking movie with Keanu Reeves is what I was thinking.
Bill and Ted.
Bill
Yeah,
and Ted.
Bill and
Thank
Ted.
you. That's what I was thinking. My bad. Of course there's not a Wayne's World. What the fuck?
Not yet.
Yeah, maybe one day. I don't know. They're getting old too. I can't. Yeah, maybe.
I can see him doing it though.
Yeah, maybe.
Mike Myers has a new movie or show coming out.
Yeah, but what does the guy who plays Garth do? Dana Carvey.
Nothing.
What does he do nowadays?
Nothing.
Isn't it
He's
Dana
still doing
Carvey?
comedy as far as I know. Yeah, it's Dana Carvey.
Yeah, I
I'm
haven't
pretty
seen
sure he's
him
still doing
since-
comedy.
When he did Master of Disguise, he basically killed his career.
Which is
Yeah, I
so
don't think
sad
he's
because
done
that movie
anything
was
since then.
was halfway decent.
I don't know about that.
Hey, there's worse ones out
I
there.
thought it
That's
was
all I'm
funny,
saying.
but it was not a good movie. I saw it in theaters too.
All I know is he goes
Turtle,
turtle,
turtle.
turtle. That's all I know.
He's
I
a
feel like that's all
dweebus
I
in the
need to
whole
know.
movie, and then like things get crazy, and yeah.
All right. So old reliable.
Love it.
Okay. So let's see. Let's check out the. I've got so many damn.
Apparently, he does some voice acting. He's in The Secret Life of Pets and Hotel Transylvania.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like I said, he's still doing stuff. He's just most of it's not live anymore.
He was in Jack and Jill. Further cementing poor movie choices.
Yeah, he's
Perfect
just been
movie
in a lot of
choices.
shitty things. I feel like. I don't know.
All right. So you guys have the ship does have a spike drive. It's only one spike jump to Lucamy. So as long as you got enough borax, you should be fine. Because as you know, borax is the secret to space fuel.
It's the secret to killing ants too.
So, how do we figure who pilots it? Do we just do rock, paper, scissors? And whoever loses?
Yeah, I'll roll a d6 right now. I rolled a 1. I lost.
I rolled a 5.
You got a 4.
And 3.
So
So
looks like
I'm-
I'm piloting.
Oh yeah, there you go. Get the highest, you win.
Oh, is it whoever wins or whoever
Yeah,
loses?
whoever had the highest. I love that idea.
Oh,
Because I can't let you guys handle my Gatling gun.
Apparently, the guy who's the meathead is piloting. We're all gonna be in for one hell of a ride.
No matter what, I
So
guess
you-
I shouldn't even have to play rock, papers, and scissors because I have the Gatling gun.
All right.
So
So
you got- So highest roll is flying it. The second highest roll is, are they in charge of the stereo?
You don't
I
know
like
the
it.
rules of the ship? Whoever flies gets to control the radio.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
My daughter tries to take over the radio, and that shit pisses me the fuck. If I'm driving, don't touch the radio.
And as we're ramping up, I throw on my song, Down with the Sickness, as I kick it into high gear. Oh, wow.
As he's doing the ooh-wah, it's also skipping because it's this old CD from hundreds of years ago. So it's like, ah.
Yeah, it's like a
So-
weird remix.
It's also creating a weird resonance within the hull that's making it shake a bit and jinking things up.
Yeah. Bartrell's looking around. He's not sure if like that's another piece of the ship that's falling off or that's the opening.
And Sonny goes, shit. And he pulls out some duct tape as he finds another leak.
So you guys did end up getting paid for this last job, as you know, your little tiny data pad. You've got big bucks.
Every time I hear that, even if it's not mine, I check to double see, like just to see if I've got more money in my account.
So Valentine, you have drawn the straw. You get to fly this thing. Give me a roll. 2d6. It will be against the odds, so you get to roll 3d6 and throw out the highest die and add your
Oh my
savvy.
god, you cannot be kidding me right now.
Not be kidding me right now. Does that mean
I can be kidding people, but it would be awesome when I would say this. But I got a 8.
I was expecting a 2.
Yes, nice
Yeah,
work.
I dropped my 6 on
Nice.
that roll.
All right, so you guys had spike drive as you experienced before. You hit the metadimensional space, and in 3, 2, 1, you are now in whatever system I said it was, which I can't remember. I've got too many tabs open.
Lucianum or Lucimi.
Yes, you are now in the drift system
the drift system?
with the 2 planets here, Lucimi and Magna Prime 5. There are a few ships that are, flying nearby. One thing that you would know about Lucimi is the majority of the population is, other than the deviants, are zombies.
Zombies.
Yes, probably some horrible effect from either Sindoom or some experiment from the Eclipsing Mind.
Mm.
They're contagious.
Not that you know of.
Are they like
Comforting
so
answer.
you're a doctor,
Right?
so no, you'd be an MD, so you'd probably have read on it and maybe studied it.
I'm
They
sure
don't
it's in all the
believe-
latest medical journals.
Right. Yeah.
The problem is I don't have enough money to maintain my subscriptions.
According to Spitter, it's all a conspiracy. Really, there's not even any zombies. It's all made up.
Yeah. Yeah. The nice thing about our ship, I guess, is if anybody comes across it, they wouldn't be able to distinguish it from just floating junk.
Floating debris.
Well, I imagine it has at least fire like coming out of the engines.
Dude, that's one of the
Like-
features of this vehicle. Is like you just find a debris field and just turn off the engine and go into a free flow. And then even if it hits stuff, it's like, there's another dent, no big deal. You know? And we just blend in. It's camouflage.
Then another piece of the ship falls off.
Yeah, but it's okay. This thing's durable. It's hardy. It's like an old 80s Honda or something.
Also,
Just
there
flies
is
away.
no artificial gravity in this ship, so you probably all have mag boots, or if you don't, you're just kind of floating around, or duct taping yourself to things so you don't float around.
That's how Slenny sleeps. He duct tapes himself to the wall.
I just use my seatbelt.
All right.
Interesting question about the Gatling gun. Do you need to be outside the ship in order to operate it?
No.
Oh, I love that idea. Yes, yes, you do. That's awesome. That's very good. Yes.
Why'd you have to do that, asshole?
Because it makes sense.
No. You would do that to me.
And the door is on the other side of the ship.
So you have to just constantly just go all the way around.
I
the
just
ship
tell
to
you
get
guys
to
I'm
it.
operating the Gatling gun and I'm sitting in the cockpit and I never go out and operate it.
So we just gonna like. So you said you can get us in there. What's the plan? How do you know the doorman? Like, are you guys like good friends? Do you I don't know, like grow up together or some shit? Or
Can't believe we survived that spike drum. Holy shit! This thing made it.
Old reliable. As I just kind of hit the console.
I imagine like a piece just falls down on the floor.
There's some sparks, small electrical fire.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I know the doorman. You guys have like a nav system in here? I could punch in the coordinates as he looks around at the.
Probably.
Who's your helmsman? Who runs navigation? I mean, obviously the radio works fan-freaking-tastic.
Well, fucking yeah, it does.
Fuck yeah, it does.
What do you think we spent money on?
Yeah, I'm beginning to see that.
I guess.
He's real proud of the damn money he's spent on the radio, but won't pay a dime to fix any of the other shit in this piece of trash ride.
You're just angry that the Gatling gun's on the other side of the ship.
Yeah, I tried to invest money to get it so there was like an easy latch, like a hatch right there, and you go into a nice insulated area so it's at least not cold. You don't have to wear the fucking suit, and then you could just freaking be in your little bubble and shoot and maybe play your own music in your bubble and not have to hear Pour Some Sugar on Me for the 1,000th time or Down with the Sickness. Ooh, wah! You know, like if I could have just had that space, I'd be pretty happy.
I've spent so much of my life running, and only now am I realizing I'm going to die in this damned ship.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were going to say you thought it was only a dream or something.
Oh, it's certainly a nightmare.
It's a death trap.
At that point, you can feel something like the ship is moving, slowly on impulse power. Stop and begin to move backwards.
All right, I throw it into reverse.
Okay.
Full power.
Yes.
Yeah, you would.
I would.
The ship begins to accelerate, moving backwards.
Yeah.
You hear
with sudden acceleration in zero gravity, we're all hitting the front of the ship.
Hey, I said I'm wearing my belt. I'm good.
Yep.
I'm probably dodging you guys.
So there is you accelerate. There's this loud crashing noise, and you hear like metal bending and twisting, and then you hear the siren go off. Brace for impact.
Sonny flattens himself against the nearest flat surface and just prays.
You hear a klaxon going off. It really, it doesn't sound. It sounds sickly. There are numerous leaks and other issues at this point.
Yeah.
Great, we gotta get a new ship.
That
was fun.
Do we have any visibility to see what's going on outside?
Do you have any kind of external cameras?
Of course not on this piece of shit. We don't have external
we
cameras. If we
It's-
did, they probably broke off at some point.
We have one panel of clear aluminum that we can see out of.
And it's spiderwebbed all over the
maybe
place.
some mirrors. And maybe some mirrors that we've tack welded around the outside.
And those are smashed too, so it's really not mirror, it's just the plastic that held a mirror at one point.
I'm actively just taking duct tape and patching up the holes.
We're relying on sonar. Ping, ping. I hope you can read sonar. Or pick up what's
that is the worst thing in space. What medium?
I know, right? We stole it off of a submarine on some garden ocean planet we went to at one point.
You know what? Actually, that might be the one advanced piece of technology we have in this ship, a gravitational wave sonar. It produces gravitational waves that it can then detect the interactions with the space around us.
Nice. So as you guys are looking through this one small little sliver vent that you have to look out, you can see some people in vac suits kind of moving around, and they're trying to like peer in this window and look around. And then you see one guy look at the other, and it looks like he's got some kind of like laser cutter or something that he's trying to, manipulate. And it looks like they're trying to cut through this thing to get in.
Reed, you've dreamed of this moment. Reed.
What? Cutter. What?
You finally have an excuse to use your Gatling gun.
Yeah, but it's outside and I'm inside. What am I gonna do?
Go outside.
What? No. How am I gonna go outside if something's cut? Like I can't. Right? Something's cutting through the side, right?
They're going to. They haven't started yet.
Yeah. How do I go outside all the way around to the Gatling gun if something cuts through, and then hope I can line up a shot?
Well, you have a vac suit.
I have a gun right here. I could just wait till they cut through.
Yeah, but then that's we don't have enough duct tape for all that.
Correct.
Our duct tape budget went to Bertrell's music.
We'll just take it out of his party fund. No parties until it gets
fucking
fixed.
He's already spent it.
Yeah, no parties until it's
Well,
fixed. He'll find a
I'll
way.
make it back. I will. I make money.
Okay. Real question, Peter.
Right.
If I were to try and go out, is the cutter that they're using on the same side as the Gatling gun where I could possibly get a clear shot?
Give me a D6 roll. 1 to 3.
6.
It is.
Okay. All right. Look here, buddy old pal Sonny. I am going to do this. And so I run and I open the door and I leave it open. And I go all the way around while grasping every like janky, like crumpled piece of aluminum on this ship and pull myself around to the Gatling gun.
All right, give me a grit check.
Meanwhile, Sunny screams as Reed just lets all of our breathable air vent into space. And immediately shuts the door.
Well, of course, you got to wear your vac suit.
Yeah, like I would assume that this ship is not safe enough to like not wear a vac suit.
All the time.
Yeah.
Like I would assume there's so many leaks in this thing. Plus, they're cutting the hole through the side anyway. It doesn't matter. Is that a 2d6 roll?
Yep, and add your grit.
8.
Yeah, so you're grabbing onto like these bars and moving your way over to the Gatling gun. And you can see now that your ship is slammed. The back ass end is like crumpled up like a pop can up against some ship. It looks like it was probably a tractor beam.
Do I have like a radio to tell everyone inside what's going on?
You tell me.
Hey guys, we're face down, ass up out here, guys. This is not good. This is really sloppy. We're being raw dogged. Like, this is painful out here. I'm gonna unload, so you better stay away, cover your eyes. You don't want any of this to get in your eyes, and back up. Cause it's all coming as hard as I can bring it. And I unload on with the Gatling gun.
At this point, it feels like we've literally just taken an aluminum ball and we're out in space inside of an aluminum ball, and we're about to fall out in the middle of nowhere, hundreds of thousands or millions of miles away from the nearest planet.
Yeah,
just free floating in a vac suit.
Shortest campaign ever.
It's not wholly true because we're not in the middle of nowhere. There's this other ship that these people are coming out
we
of.
can commandeer this ship.
Yeah.
That's the whole plan. That's the idea.
That was a whole plan after all.
Yeah, we were gonna just be out here, let someone capture us so we can take their nicer ship that doesn't have a working radio.
All right, so if you want to use a Gatling gun, it's going to be 4d6. Drop your highest roll because it's against the odds.
All right. Drop my highest.
Yep. Use 2 to get two dice to get to 8. You're using savvy. Yep.
So I got a 9 to hit.
right.
And then I got 2 damage.
So this is a Gatling gun.
Yeah.
Designed to shoot other ships.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I'm going to give these guys a muscle roll.
Oh, they don't got the muscles to handle this shit.
It's going to be like in Eraser when Arnold Schwarzenegger's just using the rail gun, the portable rail gun.
So these are at against the odds. So you fire shooting rounds. You inside, you hear bang, 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 like rounds are going off the ship.
They probably feel the vibration too.
Yes, this makes a horrid noise, like pieces and tubes and shit, and some of the shelving falls off. It hits the radio. Give me a d6 roll. Somebody.
Me? I'll do it.
I got it.
Too bad I rolled a 1.
Okay.
And it's the CD skips and starts playing Down with the Sickness. And one of these guys gets hit and he just kind of flails around and he begins to drift off into space, and the other guy's just kind of hunkered down, grasping, as he has taken a couple shots, but he's still holding on.
Is he still unloading with the Gatling gun?
Of course. Until this thing's empty.
Yeah, but it's probably already empty by now.
Pull the trigger until the gun goes click.
I'm assuming it's just a what the hell is that called?
A barrel?
No, belt fed.
Or a drum?
Belt fed.
Yeah, we can't even afford ammo, man.
I already bought it. I told you I spent all the money I could on this Gatling gun to make it amazing. That's the only thing on this whole ship, other than the radio, that was nice.
If you spent money, I imagine that you probably didn't just tack weld it to the hull. You probably have some kind of magnetic.
Oh, this thing's bolted in like correct. Like this thing is legit. Everything's
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna say like it has like pins and you can pop it out and like float with it around.
Oh,
maybe you're attached with like
Yeah,
like a
but
cool-
now
It's
you
got
just
little thrusters on it, little tiny ones. So if I do somehow get separated from the ship for whatever reason, I could still get places. Until I hit orbit and then I fucking die.
That's okay. We won't let that happen.
All right, are you gonna do that?
Pull the pin.
Yeah, are you gonna because this guy is kind of like moved down where he's out of sight.
I rolled no on my yes no die, so no.
Okay.
I'm going to just.
You see the
wait.
one guy drift off. He is like drifting off into space.
Flip him the bird as I watch him float away.
So
All right, what do
did he survive direct shots, or is he full of holes?
The one floating away.
Yeah.
No, he's probably dead.
Okay.
Last thing he saw was my middle finger.
This other guy looks injured, but he has managed to move down on the side of the ship out of range of this Gatling gun. But you can kind of see him barely in view with your little slit of a window.
All right, I'm gonna go out the ship too,
Okay.
and I'm gonna slowly make my way around, not where I'm getting shot at from, but if I can get to where the guy's hands are at, I'm gonna start kicking them.
Okay. So first, go ahead and give me a grit roll. And 2d6.
2d6. Okay. 10.
Yeah, so easily it's kind of you've been out here before in space maneuvering around, and then give me an attack roll. You get upper hand because he is injured and just kind of holding on. So 46, drop the lowest die.
Oh, that's good. Okay. 4 damage.
Someone over there starting the porn music.
Oh, you got
It's a sexy
you
4
booed him
damage.
right in the face, and his helmet, the visor, the clear visor, starts to crack. You see it go.
All right.
He looks very panicked at this point. Anybody else do anything?
Sonny is just kind of locking himself in the medical bay, or the closet that is
That much
considered
better, yes.
the medical
closet.
bay.
The closet that has a couple pill bottles and some wet naps.
and some belts to use as tourniquets.
Yeah.
And Bartrell's going to seize the opportunity to change the radio
Okay, very
to
good.
hysteria, because Bartrell's got range.
Okay.
So hysteria.
Right.
Hysteria. When you get that feeling, and he starts like singing it to the person who's like now scared, and you can just see his like fearful eyes outside the window.
Nice.
And he can hear it too because he's hearing it through the vibrations in the hull that he's holding on to.
As it's skipping. When you get that feeling.
You stop to believe, and you stop to believe. It's been a long time since I've heard that song.
Apparently it's time to listen to it again.
All right. Valentine, you gonna kick this guy again?
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, go ahead. You are. You have the upper hand.
Oh, this guy's probably dead. 6 damage. Because I definitely rolled an 8.
Yeah, you kick that shatters his visor. The glass just kind of floats off, and he just kind of has that look, and he just kind of begins to drift away, gasping.
And I'm gonna reach out and grab his suit and pull him towards me.
Okay.
Maybe I can get some. Maybe I can find something on his corpse so we can get inside of their ship and take their ship.
Okay.
But of course, I'm gonna have to bring him inside first. You know.
Yeah. Okay, and Sonny has locked himself in the closet. Bartrell is now singing Hysteria. And Reed, as you are in the Gatling gun, looking around, you look up at this ship as it is. The tractor beam has caught it, and then kind of like out of the sides, up these hatches open, and they look like plasma cannons.
Okay.
Begin to come out and pivot and point in your direction, and that was a good place to stop until next time.
Oh man, I know. Next time I'm totally pulling the pin, hitting the thrusters, and I'm shooting the freaking. I'm shooting those. They're going. I'm telling you. And yeah, it's gonna happen.
And then you're just gonna start drifting in space, spinning around.